So today I thought I'd do another update on our conversion of the building site. G'day folks, Andy here from McDowell Manor. This is up the top bit. It was very weedy, took me forever to dig out crap. There's still a little bit of stuff in there. You can see a bit of asparagus fern. That one's got to come out. I hate that stuff. But you can see what I'm doing is putting cardboard down, mulch on top. And I've bought a couple of straw bales, so hopefully that'll cover the bulk of it. And then we'll start and put the rest of the star pickets in. You can see I've got one in. And we'll put big grow bags up here. So I haven't gone to great lengths to fertilise, and I've limed the living bejesus out of the two stumps. There's still one stump you can see down the back there still to go. And away we go, folks. So I've repaired the irrigation pipe out the front here. I haven't finished it obviously, I've just repaired the bulk of it, which means that I've got some spinning top waterers that I want to try. It's supposed to do 3 metres, so that might work a lot better, I'd reckon. I'm just about to throw a whole lot of compost on these, and that's where that macadamia nut was, by the way. It was there. It was going to drop nuts all on the footpath. I wasn't going to try and cope with that, so I just moved him up right in the middle over there. Very excited with up the top here. The star pickets are all in now. Goes all the way down to that fence. I'm about to put my first big pot up there. How good is that? The first plant went in. That's a strawberry guava, which we really love. The other thing that's exciting for me about that is I put some silver beet in the bottom, or chard. So it should be a double winner. I've started to space out the bags. And we will continue on, friends. Well, I've been down to the pony club. See those bags there? Good investment in poo. So you can see that's a macadamia nut, which I have relocated into the building site, towards the back between me and the neighbour. Where it can't do any damage. It can grow quite large, it can drop nuts everywhere, and no one's going to fall over on the footpath and I won't get in trouble. So you can see I've spread all poo across the top, done all the front half of the building site. Now I'm not going to dig that in. I'm a no dig garden kind of person, so probably what I'll do is I'll throw a whole bunch of sugarcane mulch over top of that as the mulch to keep the weeds out of that bed anyway. Then give it a month or so and that'll be all ready to plant. And just quietly, it's taken my Rosie, going to take her at least another bloody month before she works out exactly what version of little dwarf Tibertina she wants across the front here. It'll be a dwarfish one and it'll be a pink flowerer. So we've got a choice of about 3 of them at the moment she's working through. You can see the pigeon peas all beautifully in flower. Look at that, and there's pods coming on everywhere. This is a rare angle of the creek bed that I don't often show you. It's another little banana there. So there's the vetiver grass and a combination of pigeon pea, self-seeded pigeon pea that runs all through there. You can see that's where I dug down originally, and then I filled it full of rock. I did it there. I did it here is another corner. So same thing, you can actually sink in and then distribute. That's actually working remarkably well, and you can see it really is starting to form a dam wall. But anyway, it's just an aside. I thought I'd show you that, give you a bit of progress on the building site update. Poo will go in on this side. I've actually bought a few extra roses, so on the front here I'm going to run a row of, well, I have run a row of roses. I might be sneaky and Try and slip a few more in. You can see I normally go for multicoloured ones. I've got a few red and white double delights, and now I'm going in the red and yellow range, so we'll see how that goes. It should look good. And like I say, I got room for a couple more I could sneak in here. Something I didn't anticipate, and I'm just trying to pull it out. See all the green coming up through the hay? Don't use hay as mulch, folks. It's all sprouted all over the shop. I just walk along and pull that out and use it as green, like green manure. Hopefully I'll beat it and that'll be that. But I'll finish putting the poo, literally putting the poo out. And we should get a whole lot of this pooptified. I'm not quite sure what the word for that is. Manured. Grow bag bed in the building site that's towards the back. It's continuing. We've now got a purple sweet potato, a native raspberry, a strawberry guava, and on the other side over there, the black bag, you can, oh, it's not black, it's dark green, that you can see is, that's a little mulberry that I moved. He was in the middle over there and was really doing no good, so I'll give him a crack in that grow bag and see how he goes. Probably a better angle to appreciate that sort of staggered informal row of roses that I was talking about along the front. There's our vetiver and pigeon pea screen from, this is actually in my yard looking out towards the footpath and the road. So it's all coming on slowly but surely. Got a little mini rose that I found and put in the front there, you can see. I am going to make a real effort to pretty this up. So I'll have my rose display hopefully along here. A row of pretty little dwarf pink tibucinas along the front. And then a trellis with something edible on there. Of course I've got all my pigeon peas and stuff that are edible, but I'm also going to put some stuff out here. That's a little dahlia. I'm going to put a few pretty things out here as well. You can see the turmeric all dies off in winter. You should be able to see that there's a hell of a lot of turmeric under there. It's great. Whenever I wanted, I'd just come out and grab a bit. But yeah, I think I'll put a few pretty things in around the place just to sort of, you know, this is the front of the house, so it'd be nice to pretty it up. Irrigation system in action. So I do like those little spinner jets there, but they're really good because they come out with big drops, not just really fine spray. You can see it gets down in here as well, which is a bonus. So I just thought I'd give you a quick look at that. I got the watering system fixed. Pretty happy with that actually. Seems to be doing the trick. So that's good. And the other good news, hang on, I'll stop and show you. I'll finish up with some new additions. Now I'm led to believe by people who know far more than I, by adding the flowers is much more akin to starting to introduce a cottage garden element. So who knows, if this keeps up, maybe we'll, and obviously I'll keep going adding a lot more flowers. If this keeps up, the building site might get renamed the cottage garden. Alright folks, you have a good one, eh? Hooroo!